Oh,
Boom, there we go. I'm Andrew.
and I'm Josh.
And together,
We are
dads
who? Swing.
swing right into the holidays. Josh, I'm fired up for this episode.
Buddy, I'm excited. It's my first day of like my Christmas break here. We're coming up. We are literally going to be hours from Christmas itself.
We're doing a whole Christmas Eve special.
I love it. You know what I also love is that we're like, yeah, let's do it on the busiest morning that we can of the year, probably.
Smack dab right in all of in the middle of all of responsibilities. But like, if I'm being a little selfish, I'm very excited for this part of the day.
You know what? I think the next best one would be if, for some weird reason, we had a trifecta of like all our kids' birthday parties around the same weekend, and we're just like, hey, let's just do one of these in between.
At the party.
Yeah, at the party, even better. Guys, we're just gonna take a step out the room here, and you know, we could actually just like one by one bring other dads in. That would be actually kind of cool,
Would
like
be. We
speed
could.
dating.
What's your favorite part about this party right now? What's your least favorite part about the party?
I absolutely love that. No, and it's funny too. I was telling you right before we started chatting that I did a classic. I had my alarm set for like 8:35 so that I could just have time to make a quick coffee and then come down and chat here and record. But I'm looking over, I'm like, it's 8:28. I have this foldable workout bench that we just got that's in a box. I'll just open it and see what it looks like. And then I opened it and they're like, it's only got two pins and two bolts and nuts. Like, how long could this take? And I look over and it's 8:44. I'm like, I'm such an idiot.
So you didn't get it built.
No, it's built now. I got it
Oh,
built. I pushed it. I went real quick, and it's ready to go. It's actually pretty stable. Like, it's a sturdy little one so far. So,
and it's foldable for you, so you're nice and condensed on space.
buddy, I could wrap that thing up. It's like a backpack now.
I
I don't know
love
why
that.
I said that. It has no straps. It's not like a backpack at all.
I, I I wouldn't think you would be putting a strap and a bench on your back, but I mean, hey, if you got to do it for
You gotta
mobile
do it.
workouts,
You
you
gotta
got to
do
do
what
it.
you gotta do.
I did overhear you saying you only have one more gift to build today, so you've probably had a week like mine where you're after the kiddos go to bed, you're just building in the basement.
I am, yeah. So I haven't really built much. I only have the one to build, but I actually love rapping. I don't know if you or any other dads are out there. Like, I actually enjoy rapping.
Not me. No, if I give someone a GIF I rap, they're like, "Oh, it's so nice you let your kid rap this," and I'm like, mm-hmm, it is.
You know what though, for any dads out there listening, that is a really good scapegoat to use. If you're bad at rapping, just do it anyways and just say it's one of your kids and people will instantly melt.
Part of me thinks my son could probably do it better than I can. So, but you have a lot of rapping to do, or you've done a lot of rapping.
Yep, big fan of it. I actually so I think the reason I like it is a couple years ago I'm like I need to actually like get good at this. I can't just dump everything on my wife when it comes to it and I can't just put everything in bags either, right?
Wow, you're such a good dad, such a good
So
husband.
oh, stop it, Andrew. And so I actually YouTubed it, and I spent like a good 45 minutes on YouTube tutorials on how to wrap different shapes and sizes. And dude, it's a game changer.
I'm blown away by my silliness, and I have no problem YouTubing stuff that I don't know. And in this case, I should have YouTubed how to wrap different sized or different shaped objects, because that would save me so much agony into why my corners don't fold nicely and why I end up with one side that's like super long and one side super short, and somehow they don't meet in the middle.
Yeah, 100% it would. You're just sizing it wrong, buddy. You're not taking the prep time and putting it over the one quarter of the top box and folding the other side over, marking it, cutting, and you got to fold the one edge so it gives a nice clean look.
No, 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 I'm crumpled and disheveled and a
You're just taping
rectangle.
the jagged edge up there. Come
Yeah,
on.
now one side of the box is this high compared to this high, because even though it's a rectangle, I just have a bunch of paper folded on top, and
Or you got like the classic where you cut a square to put underneath where there's a hole.
yeah, there's actually two or three sheets of the wrapping paper because I've just cut it to like tape it on top, and it's all coming apart. And it never occurred to me that I could just YouTube this, but you could YouTube anything, and I should be more aware of what is at my disposal.
I'm pretty sure my mom is like she's probably in like her third year of residency with in the medical profession just from YouTube alone.
Yeah, it's something to be said. Something to be said. So,
There's
the
definitely not something to be said. Let's caveat that. If it's a medical thing, don't YouTube it. Go to the doctor.
to be fair though, I had to convince my doctor to drain my ear.
Weird.
I was getting a good case of cauliflower. One of them
Oh,
is
gotcha.
solidified because he wouldn't do it. He's like, no, it's a surgery, and I'm like, dude, it's not a surgery. So when the other one started blowing up, I went back and I'm like, look, I just need you to drain it. And he didn't believe me again, so he talked to his buddy who's a specialist, and then he's like, oh yeah, he says I can just drain it. But then we YouTubed it, and he's like, okay, like his buddy told him what to do. The ear specialist told him what to do, but he just couldn't visualize it perfectly. So he YouTubed it, and he's like, oh, okay, I know exactly what to do. So YouTube in the doctor's office helped me get my ears back.
How did you feel sitting there being like, "Okay, we're gonna do something here that we're both experiencing the first time, and not even just the first time, like he's YouTubing how to do this procedure."
If it was, I mean, it was a part of it, my ear that I didn't feel too worried about. Like if it was the inner canal or inner drum, I'd be like, this is sketch. But it was on the outer.
Yeah.
So I was like, if he messes this up, it's fine. I was like, okay, here we go. It's like an adventure. Like, again, not very often you would go to a health professional and being like, he's going to learn something on me today, or definitely not a vote of confidence when you're the test subject on a doctor or nurse. But yeah, it was an interesting
I
for me.
love that. I love that. I love all that for you, man. That's amazing.
So
And
the tree's looking good then. The presents are ready.
yeah, oh yeah, we're ready to go. I can't wait. I love everything about Christmas. I love Christmas morning, the chaos, there's that word again, but like the wake up and you just hear the little feet running across the hall, and it's like let's go down and see if Santa's here. Like I love it all, man. I just
We
love seeing them have fun. I love the meltdowns that are gonna happen inevitably from overstimulation.
yeah, we went. We go with the cookies and the milk and the carrots. We got carrots for the reindeer this year.
Oh, that's good. They need fuel.
And fueling and chaos and meltdowns. Right before we hopped on here, I had a little commercial moment. My wife's upstairs putting our daughter down. My son's downstairs. I'm fixing this nice cup of Joe, and I just look over and he's on the couch. And our neighbors had bought us this box of Ferrero Rochers, but like specialty Ferrero Rochers. I love it. First off, if you're gonna get someone a gift and it's gonna be food, make it holiday centric, right? Don't just get the generic one. Don't get the Kit Kat. Get like the Christmas Kit Kat. Get the Ferrero Rochers. And he's like, Dad, I want some candy. And I'm like, it's 10:30, man. Like, no, we can't. He's like, no, I want some. And I'm like, you know what? I want some candy. I'm like, let's have one. So we get it.
Yeah.
Open. I help him open the box, and it gets out. He opens it. I'm like, okay, take a bite. He takes a bite. I take a bite. I give it back, and he eats the whole thing. And dude, he knew he was being cheeky, but we both started laughing, and we're curled up on the couch together. And we're laughing, we're giggling, giggly squad over this Ferrero Rocher that he's just sneakily eating the whole thing on. And it was really cute. And it was like, I felt like I was in a commercial for Ferrero Rocher because it's like Christmas Eve and there's snow's falling and
Yeah.
everything. And then I was like handing them off to my wife. I told them first, I'm like, that's our secret. You don't tell mama right now that you had this. And I hand them off to my wife and I'm like, hey, I gotta go. And he's like, Mama, guess what I did?
See you later. I'm out. Run
Yeah,
downstairs.
it was a cappuccino specialty one too. So I bet you the boys buzzing downstairs right now.
I love that. I also love the Mercies, like the little chocolate sticks. Those are good too. They come
I
around
I,
Christmas.
I can't picture them, but I sorry, I can picture them, but I don't recognize the brand, so I'll trust you there. But
Well, I appreciate
something
your trust.
something to be
I
said for Christmas bacon,
I
Christmas
love
Santa
that you
treats.
yeah, and I love that you had one of those moments too, right? Like it's again not to get all cliche, but like our dads are, and I know our dads that are listening are ones that are helping out, and it's a partnership over Christmas, but definitely do your part to help chip in so that everyone can appreciate those fun moments too, right?
Yeah, let them have it. That was the part that I had to let go of. I was like, yeah, we probably shouldn't be eating chocolate at 10:30 in the morning, but it's not every day that we have
Santa's
for
coming tomorrow.
yeah, it's not every day we have Ferrero Rochers. It's not every day that like I'm recording at 10:30 instead of 5 a.m. So like, hey, let's just do it.
I think you had to, right? Snow's falling lightly.
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna be in charge of them for the next half hours.
Half hour that we might have to flirt with, 45 minutes just to make sure the sugar
Yeah.
rush is gone, right?
Well, it's a special episode, so you might need to push it a little bit.
It is a special episode because it is Christmas. I I gotta tell you, buddy, I have had multiple people reach out to me to be like, dude, I died laughing when Andrew's there. He's talking about this new job and he's got all this stuff going on, and then he's like, "What's up with you?" And you're just like, "I found my wallet."
That was
But
I was laughing on the plane listening to that episode too.
so many people were just genuinely like, dude, I resonate so hard because I've lost this. Or I had one friend reach out and they're like, we lost our credit. I lost my credit card like a year ago and I refused to get a new one. So I just paid them in. Like I just kept it going. and just, and then I put my hand in the couch cushion one day and it touched my fingernail and like, oh my God, there it is.
There's
And
my
we totally just feel that sense of relief, right? It's never going to happen again because I air tagged it.
That's too bad. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have to start scripting our own demise here.
I'll lose
That's good,
something.
man. That's good. Obviously, our message and our anecdotes are resonating with our viewers. Or
Yeah, I just love it. It was like, yeah, he's got so much going on. He found your wallet. I'm like, hey, listen, it's all relative. Okay, it's all relative.
I equal stoke levels, right? Like, hey, new job, new horizon. Finding the wallet you thought was going to lead to identity theft, like you're good. I would be equally level, like happy and on the same stoke level there.
Absolutely, man. And
Uh,
now I couldn't imagine not having it going into the Christmas break either.
yeah, well, just even everything again, like all the anxieties in your head would be playing at hitting a crescendo right now for sure.
Speaking of anxieties, I was we dropped a friend off at the airport last night, and we were killing time before we had to drop them off. So we went to the mall
Okay. Oh, good spot
and
for anxiety.
just watching people like you could tell like guys that are just out there starting their Christmas shopping. You're like, oh man, I feel for you.
That's going to be a rough 24 hours for those guys.
Or like I got a guy at work, and he's like, Josh, man, I got to try and be out of here like right on time tomorrow because I got to just beeline it to the outlet mall to get my Christmas shopping done. I'm like, man, how much stress is going on inside your body right now? You got this, you got Christmas coming up. We're working. Like I couldn't imagine like 1 or 2 days before. Now I got to go get presents.
Well, and like you were saying earlier, then rapping. Maybe he's a stud rapper, or maybe
I'm
he's
gonna
the guy.
say not.
I'm gonna say not to. Maybe he's the guy that's paying the little kiosks that set up at this time of year at the mall to wrap everything, and it's
Yeah,
like
true.
those are the people that those people are banking on.
Oh
Those
yeah,
kiosks are
100.
banking on the last minute shopper, and it's like, oh, dude, if you would have came the first week of December, the price would have been $10, but now it's 25. It's like, oh, okay, got to do it.
I it's funny. I don't even know why I just thought of this just because we're talking about wrapping stations. So my wife and I, we volunteered at this like Santa's workshop in our. You had your kids would come and you would give them money and they would go shop with an elf. There's a bunch of like local vendors, almost like craft show type stuff, and different stores set up as well. And the kids would get paired up with an elf. And so like my wife was a shopping elf, I was a shopping elf. We go around with the kids. It was just funny watching them process what they wanted to get for their dads and their moms and why they thought they needed that. And then we'd go to the wrapping station. There'd be wrapping elves. And just watching some of these guys and girls, like they were wizards, man. It is an art. They're
Mm.
way worlds above me. So I'd almost pay just to see them do it. Like just to watch to appreciate their own craft.
Sometimes on my algorithm, there'll be like very niche, unheard of sports that pop up, and I imagine there is like some kind of competition for wrapping elves.
Oh, guaranteed there has to be.
And I wonder, like, are these people focused on getting a job at the North Pole?
I Some of them deserve it. I've seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be stiff competition though if you think about it, because it is something that literally most people can't do. But if you are cream of the crop, you are cream of the crop. It's like those Excel competitions, and it's like, oh man, these guys are unreal. But I'm imagining the rappers do as well.
Yeah, 100%. I would love to see it. I will do our best, my friend.
Do our best. But you were saying your friends are obviously listening. Dude, we're live now.
I know. I love it.
Some of our episodes almost have 10 listens on Spotify and YouTube.
Starts with that, buddy. It starts with one. One day we're gonna look back at our day one and be like, look at this. Look at this.
How come they've let us keep going? It's funny though. I think I've already had to say sorry, or not really sorry, but I've already had an apology. My mom, she's like, I guess I gotta say sorry. I'm like, oh man, did something I say like come off like too much blame, too much judgment? And I was like, you know what? That's okay.
It's gonna be it's gonna be your classic, your generational stuff passed down.
That's just it. It's like, oh, I gotta watch it, I guess, a little bit. But
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. I sat out there and tell my parents, yeah, it's wild that Andrew has all these problems given from his parents, and mine were just perfect. So thank you.
I should exactly be like, look, well, Josh is fine. Do you want me to do you want me to introduce you to his parents?
So you're gonna do it me? We're on Christmas Day, like during dinner or presents and stuff with the family. Just gonna throw the podcast on the just bring it through the Roku TV so everyone can enjoy it.
Um, maybe I'm not sure. I know like we're going down to my brother in law's house. And my sister in law has followed us on the gram. I gotta
Nice.
assume maybe she's listened to an episode or two. I'm sure she'll talk about it. Maybe this episode will be released before then, and she'll get a listen in before, so
Can you imagine though? Just all right, everybody. We're just gonna sit together and enjoy this, and we can discuss afterwards.
yeah.
Hear me and
Please,
my best friend talk.
yeah. Listen under your plates. There's a feedback survey. If you don't mind jotting down a few notes before you leave the table tonight, that would be great.
And just keep in mind we're both very sensitive and dramatic humans, so be nice
Yeah, keep it light, keep it positive.
and clean.
Yeah. I guess though we should start asking on the gram.
Yeah,
That'd be the best spot for feedback or for questions, and maybe start tearing into a couple of new guests as well.
absolutely right. And just see where that gets us.
Yeah, yeah,
So guys,
it's fun to have
fire
other
away some questions.
yeah fire
Throw
away
a
some
comment
questions. What do you want us to talk about? What are you curious on? Any more funny stories or what's going down there? But
in. Just remember, we're not life coaches. We're not the Ask Wanda or Ask Debbie or whatever the old newspaper column used to be.
we can give equally as bad advice though,
That's true.
because they didn't have much context. They're just getting some random letter. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't even a real letter. Maybe just Wanda wanted to create a scenario in her head, and this is what she was responding to. You know,
100%. You
she.
know what? We can give advice as to I guess it's solicited advice from
Mm,
two completely unqualified people. I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with it as well. We've already done it. Keep it going.
Let's fire it up. Okay, here's one for you. This is a your house, your rules,
Yeah.
because this one I've seen pop up a lot on Reels. Are you guys a one person opens one gift at a time and we all ooh and ah over it, or are you a family of just chaotic, everybody opens at the same time?
I think at this point in the game, because there's only the four of us, me and my wife don't get each other gifts. It's one gift at a time per person. Excuse me. We just hosted my family this past weekend, and there's six adults plus the two kids. That is less like, hey, empty the tree. Adults are like opening a gift, but all eyes are really on the kids,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But the kids are still getting fired up when I'm opening a pair. I got a slick pair of Blu-ray glasses or blue light
No
glasses,
way.
yeah, and then a journal. But my kids were fired up for those
Yeah.
openings just as much as they were for their books and toys and stuff too, right? So, um,
So
yeah, I
you
think
gotta make a choice though. What do you
yeah, at
want to
this point
be?
we're one gift at a time.
Same with us. Yeah, we're one gifter, and then the ooh and the ah takes longer, but you know what?
What's the
It's the
rush?
holidays. Who's in a rush?
Yeah, but already rushing just to go fire up the pancakes and the bacon and
That
eggs right
being, yeah.
at the time.
That being said, my daughter, she will open one gift and then just forget about the rest and want to play with that one.
It is. I'm always curious to see which one is the first toy played with,
Mm-hmm.
especially because we usually do like the big, like there's usually like a big gift kind of thing, and then a bunch of other like smaller ones. But sometimes it's a smaller one. Right? It's not always the big one right away.
Yeah, and I always love to because it's the first gift that's always played with seems to be a box,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
and you're like, this is perfect.
We are. This is another like kind of tangent of our rules in our house. We kind of like to do like we'll make the big gift, or if it requires assembly, we'll assemble it beforehand. So like last year it was a big those big IKEA kitchens. This year it's like a whole gymnastics set. that I've
Nice.
been installing in the basement all week. Almost done. I got one more thing. I could have done it last night, but really wanted to watch Southern Charm with the wife. Um, but I'll get to it. I'll finish it today at some point and put the whole jungle gym together. And then I got the rings and the ropes hanging from the ceiling that I just have to clip on with the carabiners. But yeah, that's our rule: is big gifts get done, installed, so they're ready to play.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because if you don't, like, that's actually really smart. And for anyone out there listening, that is a really good idea. Because otherwise, that's going to dominate your entire Christmas morning. Because if you don't, you're just going to be hearing, Dad, can you put it together? Dad, I want to put it together. Dad, I want to put it together. Can we play with this? I want to play with it.
And it's a lot of fun. Like I truthfully get a lot of joy from assembling it because I'm not under the pressure and duress of you need to do it. Because sometimes these things need a little micro adjustments, and you kind of got to go back. And if you got a bunch of screws and Allen keys on the floor, and now you've got to kind of go back a little bit, people are going to move stuff inevitably. So you'll just be more in the stress pit than if you just did it at night after they go to sleep.
Buddy, I'm all about, like, I just love, like, I love the whole thing. I love the spirit of it, right? You're up, your wife's doing something, she's building something or wrapping things or making something. We're building things. I listen to the Christmas tunes. I'll put on a Santa hat. Like, I'll get right into it. Like, I'm an elf. I'm trying out for the North Pole.
You'll wear the garb as you're assembling.
But I will have a Christmas tune on with hot chocolate or maybe even a Hallmark Christmas movie in the background. I love the corniness of a delisted Hallmark Christmas movie. Absolutely love it.
The old school Rudolph the reindeer. Rudolph
All
the
the
reindeer. Yeah,
claymation stop action one, love it every year.
yeah. I see. I like the Christmas music as like as a background music as we're doing stuff during the day. Like that starts playing early December on the weekends or even during the week. You know, mornings we're all together. But usually assembly, I'm just like, hey, let's straight Taskmaster. Let's get this going.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to your Christmas music. Do you just listen to, like, you throw on Spotify or Apple Music and just put like Christmas playlist, or do you have a specific album from like your childhood?
I wish I did a better job curating a specific playlist because sometimes the Spotify lists are a little underwhelming. Like I just don't know that song. I just want the classics, and my classics might be different than others. So I probably should have done a better job of curating. What do you do?
I have it's a Dolly Parton and Kenny's Christmas.
Mm.
It's like 41 minutes long, and I just remember growing up, my parents, my mom specifically, blasting it all of the time. And then I end up getting it on a CD player, like a disc. And then now, obviously, now vehicles don't have that, so I went and downloaded it, got the album online, and I rock out to that every morning on my way to work. I'll have a coffee and listen to it because I have about a 50-minute commute. And then the last 10 minutes, once it's done, I'll just listen to something else. And same, just on the reverse on the way home. I've been through and through for like almost the entire month now of starting my day with a little Dolly Parton Christmas and ending it the same way on my way home.
It's straight Dolly for 40 minutes.
Just love it. Yeah, but we're not talking about that mean girl Jolene.
No,
We're
no.
strictly positive Christmas music.
How loud did your mom used to listen to the music in the house?
You instantly knew what kind of a morning you were going to have by how loud the Celine Dion or the Tina Turner, Whitney Houston was going. You're like, if it was loud, you're like, yeah, I'm cleaning. That's what I'm doing this morning.
I
It
think
was
that's
a rave. It was a rock concert, buddy. I don't know about
yeah.
you.
Our mom should meet because yeah, it was the same in our house, and then I could tell too what kind of mood she was in depending on what song from the Lilith Fair CD was getting played and repeated.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had Lilith. We had a bit like the Lilith Fair. I guess was like a big festival of all kinds of women artists, and there was a couple like grungy songs sometimes on there, like the Alanis Morissette or Sarah McLachlan songs, and if those ones were getting repeated, it was like, oh, she's mad cleaning right now. Yeah,
Percent. You're like, this is what the day is gonna be.
yeah, that is, and yeah, if it's loud, it's like okay, it could be a fun mad clean, but we're gonna be getting some stuff.
Heck yeah, buddy.
I
It's
got
funny
to,
because that almost seems to be like that's something that everyone experienced,
yeah, and I'm
right?
sure we
Is
have
like
our
the
own,
the
yeah, we have
music
our own
levels in the
tells,
morning on like a Saturday morning or something.
yeah, and I'm sure we have our own tells and
Hold
stuff
on,
too.
check this out. This just showed up in my house.
Oh wow,
Hey, how's it going? Dude, we're this is messed up. Now I got the dog losing his mind. I got the Grinch here.
Oh my god, it's a full
Merry
Christmas
Christmas.
party.
I'll be done shortly.
Look who showed up.
I
That's
love
it.
it.
Yeah,
That's Christmas, baby.
that is what's happening.
I love it. You can't plan that.
No, no, you certainly can't.
I love it.
Do you want to end it there?
I mean, I don't know what I was almost like. That's an organically natural ending, right? We're talking about waking up on a Saturday morning with our mom blasting music to the Grinch standing at the top of my stair.
I think you better go check out who. I think it's okay, but just in case it's not a friendly Grinch.
Well, if I go upstairs and my Christmas tree's gone,
Yeah, you're right. You
that's gonna be
better go.
embarrassing as a dad being robbed in your own home while you're in there
Podcasting.
podcasting about being a good dad, allowing your home dish to be taken.
Awesome. Okay, let's end it there, man.
You know what? Merry Christmas, Andrew. Merry Christmas to all of our listeners and friends out there. Love all you guys.
Hope they enjoyed the special Christmas episode.
I hope they feel the energy that we have right now because I'm jacked up. I love this time of year.
All right. Well, let's swing them later.
All right, buddy. He's Andrew,
He's Josh.
and together we are
Dads.
Who Swing and the rest of the festive spirit
Boom.
with a kettlebell.